When you open your GeoServer instance, one thing that you would notice is you're able to preview all your layers even without logging in. You might want to disable this so that no anonymous user can view your data and your data is private. Or probably even if the user has credentials to log in and you only want to preview a small part of it, that also is possible in GeoServer. In this video, we would specifically look into data security to enable or disable layer preview to specific user. To begin with, a little bit of background is I'm hosting GeoServer on port 8080 on my server with this IP. So I have admin credentials with me, so I would log in as the admin. Now before we limit the access to data, there are few concepts which need to be understood. Let us go to users, groups and roles. So an important thing to understand is users and roles. So what happens in GeoServer is when you create new users, those users are assigned to a role, and roles have specific tasks, say a read, update, create and delete operations which it can perform. It has authorizations. You can limit those authorizations by altering roles and then assign those roles to users. So what we would do later is create new role and create new users to limit the access to specific users. But for now, what we want is to limit preview of layers to anonymous users. To do that, what we would do is go to data and then first review our data security, the default data security. You would notice is star means to all. Star basically is all. So roles, all roles have access to read. R is read here. Read to all workspaces and all layers. So the first one is workspace and the second star is layers. Similarly, you would notice is you group admin and admin have access to write for all workspace and all layers. So what you want to do is you don't want read access to all roles, so you want to limit this. Let us go to this path, rule path, and then so basically all roles, all workspaces and all layers have read access. So you want to limit this and then you disable this and then click on so only role authenticated and role admins should have access to read it. If there is someone with not logged in, you cannot view all the layers. Once you save that, then log out, you would notice your layers are not being previewed when you don't have credentials or you're not logged in. So that is one task which we want to do. So our next task is to view only certain workspaces and which should be only visible to certain users and not all users. So to do that, first let us log in via our admin credentials. And so initially, because you're logged in as admin, you are able to view all workspaces. Now suppose you want to limit it and just view say only Tiger workspace. What you would do is first create a new user and a role. So the way things work is when you create a new role, it does not have any permission attached to it. Now say you only want a user to view only Tiger workspace. What you would do is attach permission of Tiger workspace to that role. Once that role has the permission to view Tiger workspace, you assign that role to the user so that all the permissions that the role has is inherited to that user. I hope that was clear. Now let us first add a new role, maybe that becomes a bit clearer. Test role, and do not attach any parent role to it, or else it would inherit all those permissions from that. So once that is done, let us create a new user. So I've already created test user. You would maybe let us create a new user, test user, and keep the password. Then, so this is important, just assign the newly made role to that user, then save things. So once this is done, now you can go to your workspace, Tiger, and then go to security. So in security, you would notice that your new role has been added, test role, which is just created. Now you can give permissions to test role. So what can test role do? It can read, it can write, it can do give admin access to this role of this workspace. So this workspace is Tiger workspace, and then you can save it. So once you save it, now that permission has been assigned to that role, you can go to data, and then you would notice that there are 3 new rule paths which has been assigned, which has been added with the role test role. Now this is done. There is only one part left which would come back later. Now let us log out and log in as test user. So let us go to workspace now. So you would notice only one workspace is visible. But what if you go to layers? Okay, all layers are visible of that workspace. What if you go to layer preview? Okay, so here you notice there is a problem. You are able to view all the layers. Now the reason being, if you go back to admin and go to data, you would notice that all roles, so role authenticated, group admin and admin, have access to all layers and all workspaces to read access. So role authenticated is something which you need to take care of. So because our test user had logged in, it means that it was authenticated, and that is why it has access to read to all layers, and that is why you need to remove this now. Just remove role authenticated and then save it. Save changes. So once you go back, notice that there is no change to layer preview. This is still the same, but if you go back to the new user which you created, go to layer preview, you would only notice the workspace which it has access to. Fear not if you do not see any other links apart from layer preview. What has happened is you just need to go back, and then all your hyperlinks would be visible. So there is only one workspace now visible, Tiger. And then again notice that you can't change anything here. No security can be changed because that it has access is only given to admin. Only if you inherit that can you change it. So you can't change workspace settings and these things, but you certainly can add new layer to this workspace. So that is how you change data security settings in GeoServer. I know it is a bit complex, but play around with it. Let me know if there is any confusion around setting up users and roles. So that is it from my end. See you next time.